Greetings adventurers, and welcome to another character sheet video. Last time we covered the number 1 waifu of Goblin Slayer. Now for the close second, High Elf Archer. To start with her basic info, she is, as the name suggests, a High Elf. As for her background, the anime doesn't really provide very much backstory for her beyond being an ambassador for her people, and there really isn't anything for that, so we'll just give her Outlander for the skill proficiencies. She's also neutral good, not really caring about law or chaos, but killing goblins because they're vile creatures that need to be destroyed. And lastly, her class. I know I got her name wrong at the end of my last video, but my joke stands. She is a ranger. And because she's silver ranked like Goblin Slayer, she's also level 16. Now on to the ability scores. First we'll put the 15 into Dexterity, since that's the most important score for an archer of any class. Beyond that, there's not really much to go on for her. So let's just make some assumptions, and you can correct me if you think I'm wrong. We'll put the 14 to Wisdom, since she's gonna have some spells at her level, and the 13 to Intelligence, since she seems to have a good head on her shoulders. We'll put the 12 to Constitution, so she'll have a bit of a boost to HP, the 10 to Charisma for reasons, and the 8 to Strength, since she's not shown to be very strong. Lastly, as an elf, her Dexterity goes up by 2. And as a High Elf, her Intelligence goes up by 1. Next, she has 4 ability score improvements from being level 16, but we're going to use 2 of them to give her Mobile and Sharpshooter. For the last 2, we'll max out her Dexterity and put 1 point to Wisdom. And with that, we finally have her modifiers. Now for proficiencies. She gets Athletics and Survival from her background, and from being a Ranger, we'll give her Nature, Investigation, and Stealth. She's also proficient in Strength and Dex saving throws, and her proficiency bonus is +5. So now we have her skill modifiers. For other proficiencies, she's proficient in light and medium armor as well as shields, and also all weapons. She also gains proficiency in 1 musical instrument from her background, so we'll just go with a harp for fun. She also speaks Elvish and Common, plus 2 more, so let's just say Dwarven and Draconic. Now for feats and features. And to start, she has Keen Senses, giving her proficiency in Perception, Fey Ancestry, and Trance. She'll also get Wanderer from her background. From her class, she gets Favored Enemy, obviously taking Goblins and Hobgoblins for her first pick, but she also gets 2 more choices for being level 16. So the first choice, we'll pick 2 more humanoid races, Bugbears to round out the Goblinoids, and Orcs since she probably wouldn't like them either. And for the second pick, we'll go with Giants so she can be effective against Ogres and such. And with each choice, she gains another language, which will be Goblin, Orcish, and Giant. Her next feature is Natural Explorer, and since she's level 16, she gets 3 choices, so we'll go with Forest, Grasslands, and Mountain? See, this is the problem with only having the anime to go off of. Next, she takes the Archery Fighting Style, Primeval Awareness, Extra Attack, Land Strike, Hide in Plain Sight, and Vanish. Jesus, we keep running out of room here. That should fix it. Finally, we get to her Ranger archetype, which is going to be Hunter. She'll take the Hunter's Prey Horde Breaker, Defensive Tactics Escape the Horde, Multi-Attack Volley, and Superior Hunter's Defense Uncanny Dodge, all of which meant to help take on large groups of enemies. Now we'll get to inventory. Her armor seems to be leather armor, and she of course has her longbow and a dagger. Her longbow will have a +12 to attack and do 1d8 +5 piercing damage, while her dagger will have a +10 to attack and do 1d4 +5 piercing damage. Her armor class will be 16 and her movement speed is 30, and her total HP will be 116 with 16 d10 hit dice, and that will be it for the main sheet. Now we get to the fun part, because in D&D, High Elf Archer gets spells. So to start, her spellcasting class is obviously Ranger, so Wisdom will be her spellcasting ability. Her spell save DC will be 15, and her spell attack modifier will be +7. She'll have 4 first level spell slots, 3 second and third level slots, and 4 fourth level slots, and a total of 9 spells. So let's start off with some essential first level spells. Ensnaring Strike, Hail of Thorns, and Hunter's Mark. Next for second level is Cordon of Arrows and Spike Growth for traps. Third level spells are Conjure Barrage, Flame Arrows, and Lightning Arrow, and the last spell will be the 4th level spell Grasping Vine. And as a final bonus, she gets 1 wizard cantrip from being a high elf, so we'll give her Mage Hand. because why not? And now we're done with spells. But we're not done just yet, because I forgot 2 things. Dark Vision, and a component pouch for casting. Now we're done. If you enjoyed watching this, stay tuned for the next video where we'll cover the next member of the party, Dwarf Shaman. Farewell, adventurers.